What's up guys, this is Sher coming to you with my first build video on 2K20, and since the lockdown and uni's finished now for me, I figured why not make some 2K videos. So today I'm going to show you why the two-way stretch 5 in my opinion is the best build in the game. Now when people hear this, they're going to be like, no, the two-way slash and playmaker is the best build in the game, and of course I understand that that's the meta, but when I think of what's the best build in the game, I'm thinking about like what would be my, like for my playstyle, what would be the best build for me. That's how I'm thinking, because you don't want to make a build. A lot of people watch these builds on video, watch these build videos on YouTube, and they look crazy, but you don't play anything like what the build is supposed to like play like. You know, you're making an ISO build, but you're not an ISO player. It just doesn't make sense. You're making a post scoring build, but you can't do post moves. I mean, I don't know who can't do post moves, but you get what I'm saying. You gotta play to your strengths and play to like how you like to play 2K. That's not to say you should only have one build, but there should be one build that stands out more than the rest, and that will depend on your playstyle, of course. So the two-way stretch 5, let me show you how you make it. So you gotta make it a center, make it left or right-handed. That's up to you. Doesn't matter about the jersey number. All right, so you're gonna pick the all green pie chart, the all shooting pie chart. And if you want the name two-way stretch 5, you need to pick the third physical pie chart. Because when I was making the build initially, I kept getting the name two-way 3-level scorer, and that's cool and all, but I wanted the name two-way stretch 5 because it just looks cool to me. Okay, so the way I made the two-way stretch 5 is tailor-made for how I play, or how I wanted my stretch to play, and I'll explain why. Because you know I've had a stretch since 17, but in 2K19, which I had, you know, probably like my best moments as a stretch, the problem is that yeah, I could shoot lights out and I could shoot over people like they weren't there, and it was great, but after a while, you know, my shots weren't falling. You know, I would have games or periods, like stretches, where I couldn't shoot, and if I can't shoot, what else can I do? I couldn't dunk, I couldn't rebound, I couldn't you know, play interior defense. Even if I wanted to, even though I was playing sound defense, just because of the way my guy was and how deficient he was in every other area but shooting, it just didn't work out. It just wasn't working out for me, you know. I could have a 6'3" guy in the paint and I can't dunk on him for whatever reason. If a ball was literally like dropping towards me and I had to go grab the rebound, my guy wouldn't grab the rebound. You know what I'm saying? Even if the ball was right next to me, he still wouldn't be able to get the rebound. Like, it was just annoying. So yeah, when I was shooting, it masked the fact that I was so deficient on the defensive end, and the fact that all I could do was shoot, but I couldn't slash, I couldn't do anything but that. So, but at least with this year, because of the player builder, you know, you could tweak it. You know, you could tweak builds to make it like how, you know, to tailor make it to you. So yeah, and I might make a video to show why it's better to have attributes, like better attributes across the board than just the maximum amount of badges. Because people, they just want to get the most amount of badges that they can for a build, but sometimes that's not what you need. You know, when you play with a build enough, you understand, or when you play on 2K20 enough, you understand that it's more about, you know, the attributes at some point. So I'll just show you how I made it. So I maxed out the mid-range, maxed out the 3-point, put the post fade to 84, I think. So I get 24 shooting badges. That's all you need. 30 shooting badges is overkill in my opinion. You don't really need that much. It takes away from, you know, the other areas. So I didn't touch the playmaking because it's not my role. I just stay in my lane. I maxed out everything on the defensive end, so I get 9 defensive badges, and then I maxed out close shot, driving layup, driving dunk, standing dunk, and then I put the rest on post dunk. Now, after 95, I do get big man contact dunks at 98, I think. Yeah, at 98, I think I do get big man contact dunks. So yeah. So that's all I really wanted to do. I wanted to be able to dunk and not do some sissy layups. I wanted to be able to still shoot lights out, but also play great interior defense and actually snag rebounds. So the way I've made my stretch 5 is just perfect for me and how I wanted to play based off of what I couldn't do in 2K19, if that makes sense. Alright, so I made it burly. You gotta make it 7-1 if you want it to have the name two-way stretch 5. Otherwise, I think you're gonna get the name two-way 3-level scorer. And okay, so then I put the weight on 285 to get 80 interior defense, and as you can see, my strength is at 85. I'm currently at 98 and my strength's at 90, and trust me, I bully, other centers. So, this build is really, really good. And then I didn't max out the wingspan. I think I put it at 94.2. Honestly, guys, like, don't go for minimum wingspan because you won't be able to play as great defense as you want to. And having a long wingspan, yeah, you'll take a hit on your shooting, but honestly, you can shoot with a 53 ball. Like, people have shown that you can shoot with a low, 3-point attribute, 3-point shot anyways. So it doesn't really matter about the ratings. So yeah, I went for 94.2 for whatever reason. I guess I just wanted to see. I guess at 99.9, I wanted my guy to have like 85. I think, yeah. I don't know why I did that, but I made my 94.2. Sharp, takeover, of course. And you get the name, a two-way stretch 5. So I'm just going to show you the badges real quick. Like what my badge setup is like. And trust me, it works for me. Listen, I've had this build since April, and this build is straight money. Like, even against comp, like this build is just... You might not think so because you're looking at the vertical right now, but trust me, I'm going to explain everything. Alright, so with the finishing, of course, all of it gold, all of it on contact finish, so we get gold contact finisher so I could dunk. I have Hall of Fame catch and shoot because I'm a catch and shoot guy. I usually just sit in the corner, and that works for me. Hall of Fame clutch shooter. Now this badge right here is absolute danger. I'm telling you right now, this badge, like, you have to have confidence to shoot with a stretch. But when you have this badge at Hall of Fame, your confidence just goes to a whole different level because the type of shots you make against comp, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. I might make a montage one day of like just all the stupid shots I've made in the clutch. I just have the ultimate confidence because of this badge. Just this badge alone. I know. I mean, of course, I'm smart with my shot selection for the most part, but I know I can make it just because of clutch shooter. I get more greens, I make more whites in the clutch. It's an amazing badge. Okay, silver corner specialist because that's all you need. Now, because I play in a way where I'm trying to get open. I'm trying to shoot open shots. I'm not trying to take stupid contested shots for the most part. Now, if I'm feeling it, I might take a couple heat check shots, but for the most part, I'm wide open. So I don't really need that. I like that. But I still have it because I feel like having a badge on bronze is better than not having the badge. So I did the same with Green Machine, did the same with Volume Shooter. Then I have Gold Quick Draw because Hall of Fame Quick Draw is too quick for me. Hall of Fame Range Extender, and of course Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter. Now, Volume Shooter, people probably could be wondering, like, why would you use that? Because people don't know how Volume Shooter actually works. Volume Shooter, people think, oh yeah, it's just when the more shots you take, it's like microwave, the more shots you take, whether you make them or miss them, like, your shot percentage goes up. In reality, Volume Shooter basically boosts your shot percentage in certain areas. So if I keep taking shots in the left corner, right? If I keep taking shots in the left corner, the likelihood of me making that shot, it just increases. Have someone that has Hall of Fame Floor General tell you what your percentages are looking like the more you shoot in a certain area. You'll see that it increases a lot, So anyways, that's my shooting setup. That's all you need. 24 is enough. 30 is just overkill. The one playmaking badge I put on Bailout. This badge don't even make sense. This shows you how overpowered badges are in this game because I have I think my passing accuracy is like under 40 and I get bailed out literally with bronze Bailout. It's so crazy. I could pass out shots and I don't really turn the ball over like that. It's unbelievable how overpowered this badge is. And then for the defending, I got Silver Intimidator because that's all I really need. Silver Interceptor because of my long wingspan, I actually, get a lot of passing lane steals. Bronze Rim and Bronze Chase Down Artist. Together, it's a deadly combination. That's all you need, especially if you have like a block rating over 75. That's all you really need. Chase Down Artist is so overpowered. I have like a 35, 38 vertical, something like that. And when I put Chase Down Artist on, now all of a sudden I turn into LeBron. Unbelievable. And then I put the last 3 on Rebound Chaser. Now this one right here, once again, I do have decent rebounding stats, and of course like a good wingspan. But this one right here makes me snag. Now of course I'm gonna come up against people with a much higher vertical than me, and they will snag. But I honestly hold my own, and that's what I really wanted to do. Like, I understand you're not gonna get every single rebound, I understand that people are still gonna score like hook shots over me and stuff like that. But it's just about, can I can I basically even out the playing field a little bit? You get what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to have a presence in the interior, have a presence in the paint, but also be able to snag rebounds. And trust me, I do it. Badgers are so overpowered this year. You know, like badges have more of an effect on your guy than attributes do. I promise you. And it's unlike any other 2K. So that's my setup. It works for me. Like I said, I've had this build since April, and this build is money. This build is money. Anytime I see a paint beast, like I just laugh to myself because I already know, like, I'm clamping them, locking them down, and plus on the other end, they're just gonna be chilling in the paint while I'm shooting wide open threes. You see what I mean? Even when they're right in my face, I'm still greening. You get what I'm saying? Because this build shoots lights out. So not only can I dunk, I can shoot lights out, but I can also defend. So, you know, this build is perfect for me. It's really a demi build in my opinion. But anyways, that's the end of the video. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.